Actually, I had a prepared speech, but since we're going to do a dialogue, I would respond to the several issues that were raised earlier. The Philippines is an archipelago. It's we have 7,100 islands scattered, and obviously, with so many islands, connectivity would be a serious issue because of the ability to cross the seas in order to provide those types of broadband and reliable networks. Uh, for many of our telecommunications providers, they are not willing to make that investment in the rural areas, especially on the last mile, where these areas are what we call missionary areas. These are areas that will not earn income for them, given the infrastructure that they need to invest there. And that's where government has to step in order to provide those last mile connectivity. And given the island's remoteness as well as isolation, lack of electricity, we need to move into many other different alternatives, such as using satellite communications, solar power, wind, and many other renewable energies in order to sustain that. And I'm very happy, this was mentioned by the chair earlier, about the legislation that's currently in place in your government. In the Philippines, myself being a lawyer, um, we've sponsored several bills already in Congress. One bill is the creation of a full Department of Information and Communications Technology. Currently, we still are a commission, and we need to elevate this into a full department with a regular budget and not under any particular office. So this has already passed Congress, and it will have to pass an upper house, which is the Senate, before it's presented to the President for final signing. This Department of ICT will be the department that guides the entire ICT strategic plan for the Philippines. And it specifies, for instance, the designation of a government CIO and a government CIO for every department of every bureau, where they will form a pool of government CIO association or advisory council, so that all the ICT programs of every department will be coordinated with each other. There'll be better, seamless sharing of information and strategies and standards and policies that can be um, formulated on a nationwide basis. So that will help avoid um, a situation where different departments are going about their own ICT programs, not following any particular common standards. So it is indeed a challenge in e-governance, addressing not only the different um, pillars or silos, you would call it, or stovepipes of information systems that have already been established, but at the same time overcoming the turf issues. For many who owns these particular stovepipe applications, they're not willing to give up their information because they feel that if they give up the information, they give up their authority, they give up their power, and it becomes a very big issue in e-governance. So by coming out with this CIO community of all government CIOs, we hope that this will help bridge many of those gaps. And so I think I've taken a lot of the time. Thank you very much for this chance to speak.